Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege at being able to attend this most special of games. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages, one of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. There's the whistle. He's looked long this time. Defence has got rid of that. And the shots! He's delivered all right! And that's got him off to a flyer! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Has a pop! This could fall anywhere! Towering header! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Looking, real chance! That was venomous. Pamplona have statistically the worst defence in the league. Tries to get it forward quickly. Brings it forward. Raul Garcia! Missed by a fraction. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Pamplona are on this very impressive run. Raul Garcia! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Still a cracking effort. Really looked like a man on a mission the way he went through on goal.
Raul Garcia cuts it out. Hoists it forward. There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. He's had a go! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
It's got through to him. Here it is, and the finish!
I can't speak highly enough of the keeper after that save. Can't stop thinking about it.
looking to break out here. That's a decent ball. He's got the ball, and Juris! Oh, that is asking for trouble. And there's the end of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but that still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. A really decent game up to now.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Pamplona head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. Well, the action has already resumed here. Pamplona. Oh, shooting chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Tries to dink it in. Danger averted for now. Oh, is it? He's gone for it! It's there! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second. Pamplona have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0, this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
And that's sprayed out wide. Lovely bit of skill there. Played out to the right. Defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Well, the crowd aren't happy. They wanted a shot, and it didn't arrive.
Now the counter. Keeper's got good distance on that. Loose ball, who's going to... And they've been caught out here. Shot at goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Pamplona just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Plays it out to the wing. Crosses it in. And the finish! Another chance! Gets good distance on it. That's a throw. fires up top! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
It's the through ball. And the shot! Oh, that's a fine save! And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance, and the result, which is well-deserved. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Pamplona were very impressive here, Peter. The backbone of this team is so strong, and it proved to be the decisive area.
Well, that's it from us. Thanks very much, Jim. It's a very good day. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
We have already started here. Tries to get it forward quickly. Malaga have lost all of their last 5 away games.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities. Malaga have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
Good challenge, stood up well against his man. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Looks to dink one in. Looks to clip it forward. He's made sure that that won't get through.
This game is in need of some excitement. It needs...
Big chance! He scored! Villarreal put themselves into the lead.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Oh, real danger here. Looks to bypass the midfield. Just 5 minutes left until the break. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Plays a clever pass. Gets the better of his man. Chance! Duda. And the whistle goes for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Villarreal head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Villarreal really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
They've played it short. Oh, that's neat. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Riquelme. He's had a go! And he's there to clear it. Defenders on the back foot. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Brings it forward. He's had a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
So here comes a substitution. Hoists it forward. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Forward it goes. A heavy challenge. No question that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. A spectacular effort! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Well, it was certainly an acrobatic effort. I mean, it was probably the best option for him, but they're never easy to pull off.
And And the counter is... Oh, that is asking for trouble.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Cut out in the nick of time. And it's played forward. Just 5 minutes left. Villarreal need to hold on for a few more moments. Cazorla. That's a decent ball. He's gone for it! It's in! 2 to the good! They have breathing space!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled. Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, some fans are already on their way out, so that to me says everything, Peter.
Forlan. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And that will be the final act. Villarreal will be very happy with a job well done. An efficient win, in which the players simply did enough. Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Villarreal were very impressive here, Peter. The backbone of this team is so strong, and it proved to be the decisive area.
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their... Well, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary. But the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. There's the whistle. Done very well to intervene. Tries to locate someone up front. That's not going to make it. Hoists it forward. And now they can launch a counter. San Sebastian, without a win in their last 5 away games, it is a worry. Forward it goes. Well played, he saw that coming. Tries to get it forward quickly. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. surely. What a ball, they're going for goal! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Sevilla have statistically the worst defence in the league. Real chance! It's in!
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
And now, if I'm not mistaken, he's just one shy of the leading goal scorer. Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
And it's played forward. Forward it goes. And he's cut it out. Gets on the... and a shot! Tries to get it forward quickly. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. Well, they can break here. Chip through. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Hits one! A really close shave and the last action of the first half. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain the momentum now and finish the job.
Sevilla having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. Well, the action has already resumed here.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Hoists it forward. Adriano. He's made sure that that won't get through. And once more they can't get through. Keeper's got good distance on that. Out to the right. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Gets it upfield. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
And he's there to cut it out. A real chance to break. Going through. More than happy to take the muscular approach. He's had and the finish! He scored! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
So that's two now without reply. Drives it towards the front. Oh, good. Has a pop! And it's there! And surely that settles it.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
San Sebastian making consecutive changes here. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Gets into a dangerous position. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And time is up. Sevilla have won big and in style. Everything went for them. Their poor opponents left chasing shadows. A scintillating performance. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Sevilla can certainly give themselves a pat on the back for a job well done. They have a togetherness that makes them very hard to beat.
So we've reached the end of our coverage for today. Many thanks to Jim Beglin alongside me, and we'll both see you next time. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Luis Garcia. La Coruña have failed to win any of their last 5 away games.
La Coruña have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
De La Peña! that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Still goalless. De La Peña. Looking to break out here. Has a goal! He's delivered all right! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
He's gone for it! Sticks it away!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
La Coruña at the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal. They just got caught napping.
It's being played forward. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Shapes to shoot! It was a matter of inches.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
De La Peña. Big chance! He has done it! And they get themselves in front!
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? The whistle goes for half-time. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2 goals to 1. So we're already into the second period. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Keeper sends it forward. That'll be a throw-in. A real chance if he can get through. Great leap! And that's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
And the counter is on. Just brushed off the ball there. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
So what can they conjure from this one? A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. It's gone for a throw-in. Colaccini. Chance to cross, diving header! Should have equalised.
That could prove a pivotal moment in this match. They needed that goal badly, you know.
Time is ebbing away, but it feels like an eternity when you're holding on to a slender lead. Pulls it out wide. He's done very well to get to that.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Yeah, looks very much like the final nail in the coffin for me, I have to say.
Shot a goal! Oh, that is rather wayward. Forward it goes. And there goes the final whistle. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance, and the result which is well deserved. How do you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, they approached this with a very definite game plan, and I think to a large extent they remain true to that, and we can give the manager a big pat on the back.
Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege at being able to attend this most special of games. This is, of course, the Camp Nou, one of the best known, perhaps the best known of all the venues in European football. Barcelona have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
And already we're underway here. Belletti. Van Bommel. Barcelona have won their last 5 home games. Ronaldinho. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Looking to hit the front line. Danger averted for now. It's got through to him.
Oh, we don't even need to look at the stats, do we, Peter? 0 attempts, 0 goals, and excitement, forget it.
In with a header! There it is!
Barcelona are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Barcelona draw first blood here.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
He's gone for it! Xavi. Got a sight of goal here. Real chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Looking, has a goal! Hoists it forward, dashing forward at pace. Forward it goes. Could be a chance here. It goes for goal! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Looks to clip it forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, real danger here. We hit half-time. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain the momentum now and finish the job.
Barcelona come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there's certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. So we're already into the second period. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Well, that's not going to go down too well with his teammates. It's got through. And there's a long ball. Oh, that's a waste. Goes direct to the front line. He's made sure that that won't get through. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow, and designed to force opposition mistakes.
Pinged forward. Belletti. It's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's played forward. Cuts it out. Belletti. Xavi. Hardly anything between the sides. And the score is 1-0. It out of harm's way.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Messi. Has he picked him out? And the shot! Shame, that was nicely worked.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. 2 changes being made right now. ALAVÉS have to get it into the box and quickly.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they...
Tries a shot! Trying. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, a result which owed much to grind and graft, Peter. Not the prettiest of wins, but a very professional performance, I would say. And a clean sheet, of course, is always very welcome.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to... Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Valencia are the most prolific team in the league this season. Here it comes. Oh, really good feet from him. Decent ball. Forward it goes. Mallorca haven't lost any of their last 5 home games. He came in hard, very hard. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Has a pop! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Plays it out to the wing. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Knocks it away. Quick glance at goal. Tries a shot! Goal! Offside.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Gets it upfield.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
Well, what are they trying to achieve? He's had a goal! They've scored!
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Drives it towards the front. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Tries to stroke it through. What a ball, this is big chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Mallorca are in control here on the brink of half-time. Tries to get it forward quickly. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Bonus whistle for half-time. Here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Mallorca leading 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Mallorca really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Back into the middle. Here it is now, surely! Has a pop! You can get that clear. He's gone for it! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra-sharp.
Hoists it forward. Looks to clip it forward. Danger averted for now. Your impression so far, Jim? Well, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Valencia are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Kluivert, out to the left it goes. Goes for the cross.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Valencia making another change here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. He's through the middle.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And it's played forward.
Valencia have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
And the weighted pass. Chance! Oh, taken with style. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
Mallorca could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Yeah, looks very much like the final nail in the coffin for me, I have to say.
And the referee brings it to a close. Mallorca will be very happy with a job well done, an efficient win, for which the players simply did enough. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
Well, good day to you wherever you are. You join us on a day where the weather just may have an impact on a football match that has been much anticipated. It's dry at the moment, but the forecast is that it will be wet, perhaps very wet by the time the game is underway, and certainly by the time of the second half. The crowd, though, are here, and they are in good form. There's a right old cacophony going on. The atmosphere's terrific, and kick-off is moments away. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. Santander have opted for a 4-5-1 formation, it appears, Jim.
Well, if you want to secure a clean sheet, Peter, this is a very good way of going about it. It adds discipline and lends a stubbornness to that midfield, which can stifle opposition attempts to play through, and it takes a lot of pressure off your defence, of course. Forces longer passes through the aerial route. So, all things considered, that extra layer across midfield is highly, highly effective.
Well, get underway here pretty promptly. The assistant referee rightly gives him offside. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Plays a clever pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Santander are unbeaten in their last 5 here. Hoists it forward.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Cut out in the nick of time. Decent looking ball. Going for goal! There it is!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled. Santander.
Break the deadlock.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Maxi Rodriguez. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Hits one! Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it. That is some volley. Great technique.
Oh, look, there's always a bit more satisfaction in executing a first-time volley, and he'll be buzzing inside after that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So it's back to business. Forward it goes. And he's searching through. And he's cut it out. And out to safety. That's the throw. It's a loose ball. Gabby. And it's played forward. Maxi Rodriguez. Going through. Torres! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Fernando Torres. Tings it out wide. Goes for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And he's there to clear it. That's offside. Yes, it is.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. Yeah, it was pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
To get it forward quickly. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Referee's given a throw. But there's going to be another change here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Up to meet it! Can he? Oh, and the second time! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof!
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here, because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Santander take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Just a few more moments for them to hang on. And that will be the final act. Santander come out on top. Hard fought, impossible to predict. In the end, though, only the result mattered. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
Well, that's it for tonight. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Vigo have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
And as you can see, and the finish! Getafe have been finding wins hard to come by on the road, none in their last 5. Fernando battles to win it back. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. There aren't many who'd be prepared to wind up a shot from this far out. Against the crossbar! Fernando, he spotted the run and played him through. Has a pop! He's delivered all right!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. And they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Fernando. Good take, and he's had a look. Hoists it forward. Oh, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Chip through. Very well to intervene. Dashing forward at pace. Just brushed off the ball there, and it's played forward. Forward it goes. Brings it forward. He's found his man. Now he's gone for it. And yes, it's there! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Well, the goalkeeper would have helped to make his mind up on how he was going to finish it.
Vigo get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And we've reached half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Vigo ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. There's the start of the second half. Fernando, he's got away. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Silva. Has a hit! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further. Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Vigo take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Hoists it forward. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
And the keeper can swallow it up.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
And it's played forward.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Gets good distance on it. And it's been taken straight back. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. He's got a chance from here, but not the kindest angle. Looking to dink it in. Massive leap! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Fernando. Oh, he's in! Big chance! He scores! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
It's become a case of men against boys. Fernando! Oh, terrific save.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Forward it goes. Oh, good interception. There will be 4 extra minutes. And a shot! He has done it! A contest no more. It is nothing short of utter humiliation.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
Time for a change in personnel.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never...
So that's it. It is all over. Vigo a class apart. Opponents torn apart. They are comprehensive winners. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Vigo was very impressive here, Peter. The backbone of this team is so strong, and it proved to be the decisive area.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. Well, a very good evening to you as you join us for tonight's live game. Unfortunately, our weather forecast is somewhat less than promising. We're told to expect intermittent spells of heavy rain, which might very well impact on the quality of the football later. It'll certainly add a new dimension, especially for those players who like to keep hold of the ball. A few anxious faces hoping it will all somehow stay away, but I have to tell you that we are told is an extremely unlikely scenario. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
So that's got things underway. And he's going long. Beckham. And it's played forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey. Madrid have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt.
He's had a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Hoists it forward. Forward it goes. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Hit long and direct. And the shot! Cleared away. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Roberto Carlos. Precious little by way of goalmouth action yet. Zidane. Beckham. Ball's out on the left now. Cuts it out. Robinho. And the first 45 minutes are up. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. I think they've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find a way to the back of the net. Here's hoping for them.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we are already Robinho!
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Beckham.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Tries a shot! It's a goal! quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to...
Goes for goal! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
And there's going to be another change here. And he's there to clear it. And the finish! Decent enough try.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Madrid making consecutive changes here. Hoists it forward. Roberto Carlos. Finds himself eased off the ball. Ball through needs to be good here. And he's cut it out.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Ronaldo. Cassano! And that's off target. Plays it out to the flank. Out in the nick of time.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Very well to intervene. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Rain starting to fall here. It has been looking that way for a little while. A heavy challenge. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And that has been cleared. So that's it. It is all over. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal.
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, good day to you on a grey day here, which promises rain, but promises way beyond that what should be a really good game of football. The stands are packed here, people have done everything they can to get here. Indeed, the roads outside were pretty badly clogged, but I think most of the traffic issues have been settled, and indeed, I think most people have now got through the turnstiles and are well covered up against the elements, whatever they may throw at us over the next hour or two. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Zaragoza have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
And already we're underway here. Well, that's where he wants it. Cuts it out. Zaragoza have won their last 5 home games. He could be in here. Goes long.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Has a pop! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Plays it over to the other flank. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Zaragoza have the league's best defensive record.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
It's good distance on it. That's the throw. Defence has got rid of that. What an adventurous run from a defender. Up to meet it! It's a throw in. Now, can he capitalise? Chip through. Danger averted for now. Good clearance and very necessary. Goes for goal! And that's offside. Yes, it is. Keeper's got good distance on that. It's got through to him. There's the whistle for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So there was the first half.
Zaragoza really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Zaragoza playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Played into the middle. It's a brilliant interception. He's pinged one through here. Tried to play it through.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Hoists it forward. He's got through. And he's there to hoof it away. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Pings it out wide. And the shot! Going for goal! He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Milito. Tries to get it forward quickly. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. 2 minutes to be added on. Sergio Garcia. Has a hit! And that was the final act of the game, a nearly game until the very end. And it finishes 0-0. A frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Zaragoza can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do,